And Lisa, really important to keep that in mind is we got a taste of those dog days of summer this past weekend.
We did, and it's still going to be windy and pretty dry and hot in spots here today. So we're still under a red flag warning out across the western slope from 11 to 8. We'll see wind gusts out west at near about 30 miles per hour. Out across the plains, nice change, big drop in temps. So not the best of pool weather at times, but it is going to be a nicer change for us. Upper 60s by noon. We'll be under a little bit of a mix of sun and clouds at that point. And then by about 5 o'clock, getting into the mid to upper 70s. A good 15, 20, 25 degrees cooler, in fact, versus what we saw this past weekend. It'll be a nice break from the heat. It's a few-day break from the heat, in fact, from today through midweek. We will see a chance for some afternoon storms each day here from today through Wednesday, and then some drier weather by the end of the week. But a cool-looking sunrise shot from Lookout Mountain with that mix of sun and clouds here early this morning. You'll see that on Futurecast with temperatures early on in the 50s and 60s. Winds have shifted out of the northeast with the passing of this cold front. So it's a light breeze, but definitely ushering in some cooler air. We'll see those upper 60s by 12, getting into the mid to upper 70s by early afternoon, and then some thunderstorms likely a little later in the day. It'll be more so late afternoon, early evening that we'll see that chance for some scattered storms and showers. Those will then off to the east potentially turn a little bit stronger. I'll talk about that risk of severe weather here in just a minute. Early tomorrow morning, likely looking at some areas of patchy fog on the plains. We'll be in the low 60s early Tuesday, and then upper 70s, close to about 80 degrees tomorrow afternoon. Thunderstorms are going to develop earlier tomorrow, and that risk of severe weather is going to be a lot closer to the metro area for us on Tuesday. Better chance that we're going to see some larger hail and some gustier winds with the storms tomorrow. That'll continue through early evening. So today's risk of severe weather just clipping the eastern plains out a little closer to spots like Burlington, and then down near Lamar and Springfield, La Junta, you could see some stronger storms too. But here in town, likely just a little rain, lightning, and thunder. Today 70s. Tomorrow we're at about 80 degrees. It'll be mid to upper 70s with a better chance that we're going to see some severe weather. In fact, I'll show you that in just a minute. Temperatures will stay below normal for the next few days, so that'll be a nice change. But yeah, tomorrow you can see there from a marginal risk on the west side of town to a little pocket that includes areas like Denver, the airport, Greeley, and Akron, where we could see some of those stronger storms pop up tomorrow afternoon. And again, it'll be a little bit earlier tomorrow. Afternoon storms Wednesday, and then things start to heat up and dry out. Allie, we're going to be back in the upper 80s by Thursday. Very seasonal, though, for this time of year, that 87, and then closer to 90 both Friday and Saturday.